In this episode, let's look into facade design pattern. A facade design pattern is one such design pattern that simplifies the way of interacting with various related entities. It's none other than a structural design pattern. How it is generally defined? It provides a unified interface to set of interfaces in a subsystem, and it defines a higher level interface that makes subsystems easier to use. Let's hold on to this definition for a moment and see a use case that will make it easier to understand. Let's take a use case of travel package booking. When you book a travel package, it usually contains a flight booking, a hotel booking, and a transfers booking, which is for sightseeing. So here, a flight booking will be subsystem 1, hotel booking will be subsystem 2, and transfers by cab will be subsystem 3. Ideally, our client has to interact with each of subsystems sequentially or parallelly in order to complete the entire travel package booking. So as per facade design pattern, all we will do is we will provide one interface for travel package so that the client will just interact with that interface, which is none other than the facade, and this facade will in turn interact with all other subsystems and get the complete travel package booked. Now let's recap the definition. As we saw, it's interface to set of interfaces and subsystems, and it's higher level interface that makes subsystem easier to use. As we saw, the interface will be the travel package interface which is exposed to the client, and it's the facade. And subsystems will be each subsystem like flight booking subsystem, hotel booking subsystem, and transfers booking subsystem. Now let's see a sample implementation which will make it much more easier to understand. So as you can see here, I have provided set of interfaces, one for a facade and three for a subsystem, one is just a client, and each of the interfaces exposes one API called book. I've just defined that API, and let's just okay, so this is the client, and let's start the implementation. So I'm going to provide something called travel package facade impl. Okay, now I'm just implementing travel packages. Okay, now add all unimplemented methods. Okay, I'm just providing a message. Okay, uh, travel package booked successfully. Okay, I'm going to do the same for the subsystems. So I'm going to provide, it's a typo. Okay, I'll use the same name. So it will be transfer booking impl. Okay, now implement transfer booking. And add all unimplemented methods. And now do this. I'll do the same for hotel booking. Class. Okay. Hotel booking impl. Okay. Oops. Implements. Okay. Now add all unimplemented methods. The same for flight booking. A new class, flight booking impl. Implements flight booking and add all unimplemented methods. Now from facade, all we are going to do is get the same message and then provide similar message to all the subsystems. Transfers booked successfully. Do the same for hotel booking. hotel booked successfully, and then the same for flight booking. Flight booked successfully. Okay. Now, ideally, a facade is going to invoke all the APIs exposed by subsystem. So let's transfer booking equal to new transfer booking impl, and it's going to invoke the API exposed by transfer booking. Then book. The same thing with hotel booking. Hotel booking equal to booking. Okay. And then flight booking. Flight booking dot book, and now the client is going to invoke the API exposed by the travel package facade. It will be travel package facade equal to new travel package facade impl, and then travel package facade dot book. Okay. Oops. Travel package facade impl. Okay. Now it's travel package facade dot. Okay. Now let's run this implementation. And it will be transfers booked successfully, hotel booked successfully, flight booked successfully, and then that completes the overall travel package booking. As you can see, Facade Design Pattern provides a simple idea of providing one unified interface so that client will just interact with that interface, and that interface, which will be a facade, will in turn handle all other complex subsystems. Thanks for watching.